Thank you so much for subscribing to this YouTube channel, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe so that anytime that I upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified, and then come we learn together. In this episode, I'm going to talk about steps in being good communicator. Communication is one of the important skills that we need to learn on how we can communicate with others, whether we are working in companies, or whether we are in school or at home. Communication skill is one of the most important skills that all of us need to learn on how we can be good communicator. So people spend 70% of their working time communicating, and that is the statistic has it that 70% of working people spend 70% communicating. Writing 9% of their time, and then reading takes 16%. Orally speaking, take 30% of time, and then listening take 45% of time. So communication is all about listening and speaking. It is a two-way process that and is also ability to receive and give information to avoid misunderstanding. So it is a two-way thing. You receive and also you give. You listen and you speak. Yeah, so that is all about communication. So there is 5 W's for communicators. Number 1 is why. So why, you ask yourself, why are you communicating at all? That is a very important question that you must ask yourself. Why are you communicating? Number 2 is what. What are your capability of communicating at a particular time? What are you able to communicate at a particular time? So that you need to know what you are capable of communicating at a particular time. Number 2 is who. You need to analyze who you are communicating to and what do you expect from them in your communication. When you communicate to somebody, who are you communicating to and what do you expect from them? And then number 4 is when. So here is timing. When are you communicating? Is it in the morning? Is it daytime or something like that? So you need to know when are you communicating. And then number 5 is where. So where, in what environment are you communicating? So all these things will help you to know how you can be a good communicator. And it's very important that you need to analyze all these 5 W's so that you can know on where and why and who and when to communicate in each particular time. So there are key steps in being good communicator. Number 1 is identify your objective. You need to be very clear, and then you need to know what you want to accomplish at the end of your communication. So you need to know what am I intended to benefit from all this communication that I'm going to hold. So if you need to be very important, you need to be very careful about your objective. Number 2 is listen actively. Communication is not just about what you say, but it's also, if you want people to listen to you, you also need to listen to them. So you give them that chance to listen to you. So you need to listen to people also for communication, to communication process to go on well. You need to listen also as an individual. Also, whether you are trying to communicate, also it's very important to listen to what others also are trying to say. So you listen to them and also they listen to you. Number 3 is trying to note your body language. Sometimes our body language communicate more louder than what we can say. So you need to be very careful when you're communicating. You need to note your body language. Also know your audience. That is a very important thing that you must know. Know your audience. You must read your audience. Who are you communicating to? This group of people. So if you know your audience, it will help you on how to communicate with them, on how you can reach them very easily, so that you can pass across the information that you have. Also, you need to choose the right time, whether you are planning to deliver good news or bad news, or simply you want to present your ideas to your senior or your supervisor. You need to be very careful on the time that you are communicating. So you need to choose the right time when you are communicating, because timing is a big factor in a successful communication. So it is very important that you must choose the right time. And then number 6, the next one is clear. Be clear. Don't spend too much time setting up your idea or your request. Just communicate your needs and desire clearly. If you want to communicate something, just communicate very clearly, and then this one will help to avoid misunderstanding, and also you will earn respect through honesty and clarity, because you will not beat around the bush. You will just be clear on your communication and be honest to yourself on why do you want to communicate, and what you want to achieve at the end of your communication. So all these are ways on how we can communicate clearly in our various places of work, or even in school, or even people that we relate with. So it is very important for us to learn on how we can communicate and how we can be a good communicator. Thank you so much for watching this video. But if this is your first time, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, so that anytime that I upload the video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed so far. I really appreciate. I can't take it for granted. Thank you so much.